Today we got to talk about triangles and how to find a missing side about a triangle. My warm-up says, what makes a triangle? Write the question and your answer in your journal. Triangle, I think something with three sides. I think something that looks like this. So I know there's, three angles? What else do I know about triangles? So far so good. Well, all the angles add up to, I hope you know this, 180 degrees. Let's move on. Triangle inequality theorem. We will investigate the triangle inequality theorem using lecture notes, probably a worksheet that you'll get. Is this true? If you have three sides, then it forms a triangle. Why or why not? This is three sides. That looks like a triangle. But, well, that's not a triangle because it's not closed. So make sure that a triangle is closed, right? If it's not closed, then it's not a triangle, because a triangle is also a polygon. So can a triangle be formed by the given lengths? Let's see. Looks like it does. Can a triangle be formed by the given lengths? Looks like it does not. So, what's the observation? I have 3, 7, 8. That made a triangle. 3, 6, 10. That made a triangle, but it didn't touch. So, let's investigate that. The triangle inequality theorem says the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Ba-bam! That's a lot of gibberish, but this is the triangle, and it says that xy, this, plus this has to be greater than this. So let's make up some numbers real quick. 3, 4, and 5. Xy is 3. 3 plus 4 should be greater than 5. Is that true? That is true. Then I check it with this. YZ is 4 plus 5 should be greater than 3. That's true. ZX 5 plus XY 3 should be greater than 4, and that's true. This is what the theorem is doing. It's taking each side, adding it up, and making sure that it's bigger than the third side. So create numbers for the length of the sides of this triangle to prove that this theorem holds true. Well, I gave you numbers 3, 4, and 5. So give me three numbers. 4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. I made up some random numbers. Let's see if it actually makes a triangle. I know 4 plus 6 is supposed to be bigger than 7. That's true. I know 6 plus 7 is supposed to be bigger than 4. That's true. And 4 plus 7 is supposed to be bigger than 6. So that's true. That's how we use the theorem. Can a triangle be formed by the given lengths? 2 plus 7 is supposed to be bigger than 9. That is not bigger than 9. That's actually equal to 9. So no, this does not make a triangle. I do 4 plus 6 is supposed to be bigger than 9. That's true. 6 plus 9 is bigger than 4. That's true. And 9 plus 4 is bigger than 6. That's true. This is a yes. Let's say we have two of the lengths. What values will work, what will not? So here's what I do. I set an upper limit and a lower limit by subtracting the two numbers and adding the two numbers. For example, I take 10 and 8 and I subtract, I get 2, and I add them together, that's 10 plus 8, and I get 18. So my range is between 2 and 18. I subtracted and then I got 2, I added and I got 18. Given a triangle with two sides, having lengths of 9 and 18, between what two numbers must the length of the third side fall? Here's what I do. I do 9 plus 18 gives me 27, and I do 18 minus 9, and it should be 9. So I subtract that and I got 9, I added that and I got 27. My range is from 9 to 27. So if we look at this rectangle, we need to figure out what is the opposite, right? What is opposite of A, B, C? What is opposite of D, B, C? That's what opposite means, on the other side of. So here, opposite of J, angle J, is side length KL. Opposite of L is KJ. So when I do smallest to largest, this is small, this is bigger, this is biggest. This is small, this is bigger, this is biggest. Which angle do you think would have the largest measure? Well, 9, 10, and 15. 15 is my biggest number, my biggest side length, so A is probably my biggest angle measure. If this is my biggest angle measure, then this side length is my biggest side length. This is the theorem. The longest side is always opposite the largest angle measure. The largest angle in a triangle is always opposite the longest side. That's what we just proved in these two slides. Which side is the longest? Well, obviously it's BC, 30. Which angle is opposite that side? Angle BAC, or angle A, or angle CAB. Ba-bam. Which angle is the largest angle? 72. That's angle B. What is the opposite side of that angle? That is AC. Ba-bam. Write the sides of the triangle in order from shortest to longest. First of all, we need to figure out what this is. We know it's probably going to be smaller than these two. So if that's the smallest angle, the smallest side is going to be AB. The next smallest side is probably going to be across from 64, which is CB. And the longest is probably going to be AC. Which angle measure in order from least to greatest? Angle measure. Smallest side, smallest angle. Next smallest side is the next smallest angle. And then 9 is the biggest, so this is my order from least to greatest. There we go.